Guys, I have never seen a yellow dumpster before. Hey everybody, this is Jan Lam with Real Estate Street Smart. There are so many shows on HGTV that are entertaining but not giving great information. I'm going to actually go through a review of one of the videos that the Property Brothers did not too long ago to show what's real, what's fake, what's dramatic, and what's for the purposes of TV, or what's real when it comes to fixing and flipping a real house and making a profit from that deal. Okay, so let's take a look at this video right now.
To the largest group of buyers out there, and that's great, but when I list this house, I am going to be up against a lot of competition. I like that you have the nice high ceilings. This just feels a little choppy and awkward, but this is a nice big living room. This is the kind of size that you want to have to impress a family. I don't like the sunken living room though. This is a trip hazard. What?
Yep, the sunken living room is correct. You definitely want to get rid of that in today's standard.
Is this? This is terrible. This is their idea of a theater. You have wiring coming through these curtains. You can see it. Look at it. That's a fire hazard right there.
Hey, you know what, guys? He's right. It might be a fire hazard, but you remember, guys, the old theaters, they were all red curtains. It was like that. But they gotta visualize some dangerous thing happening. The house is gonna burn down from a light bulb. Oh no. But you know, you gotta have that dramatic effect in there for the show, the purposes of having a show.
Extra bedroom with a bathroom on the main floor is a huge plus. It's tucked away and it's ideal for an office or even an in-law suite.
I'm gonna stick to what I know works. You go for a family home. As long as I don't overspend, I'm set. I can beat Jonathan.
In order to get this house into shape, I'd need to invest about $150,000. I could probably sell for $590,000, but I'm not sure if that's enough profit to beat Jonathan.
Take a look at these numbers, guys. These numbers make no sense if you're gonna make money in real estate. You're purchasing it for $350,000. If you ever bought a house before, you guys know there's closing costs and other things. Renovation, okay, $150,000. That may or may not hold up depending on how they do it. Sale price, $590,000. But if you do the math, okay, do all of it together, they're gonna have a net difference of $90,000. But it didn't account for the closing costs on the purchase side. It didn't account for holding costs. So you got taxes, you got insurance. If you financed it through a mortgage, you got holding costs for interest and principal payments. All right. Not only that, when you sell the house, you're not going to net $590,000. You're going to use an agent to sell the house and pay for closing costs again on the sales side. Now, even if you're a licensed agent and you're paying yourself the commission, you still got to pay the other agent's commission, the one who brings the buyer to you, and that's going to cost you money as well. So this estimated profit of $90,000, that's a complete wash. If I saw these numbers, I will run away from it, and I would not do this deal because it makes no business sense.
It's a big house, a big lot. I'd probably want to get that price down a little bit.
Yeah,
this house is listed for $325,000. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, but it's almost 3,400 square feet, which for a single story is insane. This is it. Wow. There's a Lady Liberty. This is like a museum. This is untouched. Everything in here is how it was back in the heyday. I can only imagine the parties that were thrown in this place. I mean, you've got everything that you want in a kitchen, but it's just really dated.
Restoring this home back to its original glory is going to require $150,000. The scary thing is, the more problems I uncover, the more expensive.
The numbers on this one are even worse.
It's going to get, and that could kill my profit.
Demolition has begun. I love this. It's getting me pumped up.
Everyone is working hard, and I couldn't be happier.
The game plan with Demo is get it all done, get everything out of the way so we can start pouring our concrete right away. Hey, by the
In every demolition project, you got to do the karate or kung fu kick on some wall to knock it over. It just feels really good.
way, are we getting our concrete guy to come in today?
Tomorrow morning?
If he comes in to pour this tomorrow, we can't have anybody in here working tomorrow.
We can't.
We only have 7 days.
Well,
So basically that means now we have 6 days to do everything.
let's do what we can do and see what we come up with.
You see that dramatic effect? Oh my gosh, if we pour concrete today, no one can work on it today, and then we're going to lose a whole day of progress. Well, they're only going to pour concrete in one room. There's a whole rest of the house to work on, and plus the outside. and the roof and the windows. So you just got to have some good project management, okay? This obviously is a dramatic effect for the show, but in real life, that's just bad project management.
All right, back to work.
Back to work.
I'm prepping the install of the 12-foot collapsible door. The city has asked us to dig footings to bear the weight of the roof and beam, and they're sending an inspector tomorrow to check the work. We're removing the hearth to give it a clean, modern look, and the boys are chipping up the tile so we can lay the floor.
The new footing has to go underneath the foundation, which is this right here, and then it has to be reinforced with all this steel. It's what the city requires, and an engineer has to sign off on it, as well as an inspector.
And that is correct. That rebar, which is the steel that he's putting down, it has to be approved by an engineer, and they have to have a specific strength, a specific thickness. And then, of course, on the concrete, after they pour it inside, it has to be a specific PSI for the concrete to hold up the weight on top over time. So that is correct. And of course, the inspector for the county or the local jurisdiction needs to pass that before you pour the concrete. Guys, I have never seen a yellow dumpster before. Never. Now, this is just attracting unwanted attention. I have no idea why they chose a yellow dumpster. On top of that, let's watch the rest of this here. This looks pretty funny here.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, we got the permit. They just called me.
We got it? It's through?
He gets notice that the permit's approved while he's on top of a dumpster. How dramatic is that? First of all, why is he on top of the dumpster? Is he looking for something? And why is his phone over the edge? It's going to fall in. You don't want to be on the phone while you're inside the dumpster, and I don't know why you're climbing on top in the first place.
We got it.
I can't even tell you how excited I was when Tracy called to give me the good news.
I've called my concrete guys. I can get them there in 30 minutes.
I will be ready. I was so excited I actually dropped my phone in the dumpster.
I called for a same-day inspection, and we're pouring.
Hello? Are you still there?
There's that comedy and the dramatic effect. Why would you drop your phone? I mean, leave your phone there. You're going to drop it, and then you end up going to get it again. Here, this guy said the permits were just approved, and then a concrete guy can come in 30 minutes. How on earth would you have a concrete guy come in 30 minutes if you only got the permit? The permit allows you to get the work started, so that way you can later get the inspection, right? But you can't pour concrete until you've gotten the footers inspected. So that doesn't make any sense here to me. So a little dramatic effect there.
Now that our permits are approved, we have our concrete guys coming to level the floors, then our flooring's going in. I won't say I feel safe yet, but I'm feeling better.
Leveling out these floors was crucial to my design. Not only does it make these spaces flow better, it also makes them safer, and that's exactly what families are looking for. We're making great progress on the framing and fireplace surround. Just when I thought things were falling into place, while trying to open up the space, my team uncovered a steel-clad support beam, but it might just play to my advantage.
People pay thousands of dollars to put something like this in, some sort of a beam that's a rustic feature.
Right.
Why don't we leave it exposed? It'll just give it this industrial look, along with that fireplace. I mean, that sort of cement
That's
look
not a
for the
bad idea.
fireplace around,
Yeah.
that'll tie nicely with the steel. I mean, if we can even get this up a
Not a bad idea
foot,
from
then
a
that's gonna
design
make this
standpoint.
whole area feel open. So let's do it. Let's try to make a feature out of that.
Awesome, man.
My design plan includes a stunning feature wall that will update the front entrance and give it a high-end feel. I want to keep this area feeling open and spacious, so lifting that steel beam even just a foot.
All right, so they're lifting the beam, but I don't see any temporary support anywhere from what that beam was holding up on the other side. So they have temporary support on one side over here, and you have 2x4s that look like they're bending, and the temporary support doesn't even look like they're installed correctly.
Even just a foot will have huge impact on this space. We are finally going to install this bifold door.
This is also going to be my big to Drew, because he is not putting in anything like this, I guarantee it. Well, he just doesn't know what's involved in this kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3. All right. Timber! Getting these folding doors installed, it's quite a process. You have to get the frame in, you have to shim everything, have it perfect, otherwise the doors won't operate. This is going to add so much value.
You know what's hilarious? I mean, throughout this whole show, I see these guys here, they're wearing button collared shirts, and all the workers don't have any construction debris or stain or dust on their clothes whatsoever. It looks superb. I mean, this is obviously for a TV show, all right? Because I don't know any contractor or construction worker out there that goes out there and does actual work and then keeps their clothes clean throughout the entire day. The clothes is going to be dirty, dusty, or have stuff on it through the construction work.
This is going to open up the whole back wall. There is no other house in this community that has doors like this. I'm going to win this. These folding doors are going to win this challenge for me. We just brought...
I got hands on them. This is a great design feature. I mean, going to the swimming pool and the sliding doors, seeing through and getting all the natural light, it's going to make such a huge impact and open feeling on resale value for this particular neighborhood. But what's interesting in the background there, I see the pool, but those trees in the back looks like some kind of painting or portrait or something like that. But I've never seen a bush that looks like that before. It looks like Bigfoot's, toe or something like that in the back. So I'm not sure if that is even real out there. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to watch the whole video, but suffice to say, there's a lot of stuff in here that just wouldn't make sense from a real estate investor's point of view. It's perfect for a TV show because they got the drama, they got the humor, they got the entertainment, so that way they can get ratings and sponsors for their actual TV show. But to apply what they're talking about here in real life just won't make sense as a fix and flipper. So don't be fooled and gullible in thinking that all the stuff they're teaching on TV actually makes sense in real life, okay? You got to be street smart. And remember, these TV shows are only for entertainment. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and got something out of that. Always remember, be street smart. If you like the content here today, make sure you follow us on social media, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, like our video, so that way you get notified of future videos that we post in the near future. Thank you so much.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and also smash the like button and hit the notifications bell so you can never miss a single video, and make sure you share this video with your friends and family.